What is going on, everybody? It's review time. This company, Eyoyofishcam, I think it's called, sent me an email a while back and asked me to review one of their fish cleaning knives. So I said, sure, why not? So they sent me this knife, and we just got back from a couple days of fishing. The old man's over here separating the shellcrackers from the bluegills. Shellcrackers? Yeah, man. Some real nice fish. So I brought down this knife to put to the test. I was very explicit with this company that this was going to be an unbiased review. So if this knife sucks, I'm going to let you all know. Let's take a look. So they do provide a case. Is it as nice as these Rapala cases? Not quite, but we're going to open this thing up. It comes with a little basic manual. And now this does come with the 7-inch knife, as well as a, I believe this is a 6.5 inch. I could be off on that, but I believe that's what this is. And a power adapter. I did already take this out and charge these batteries, so I was ready to go for the review. But on these batteries, these are 12 volt 2 amp batteries, lithium ion. There is a little port on each one of these batteries, and this is where you plug in this 12 volt adapter, just like so. So that's how you plug it in. So really nothing fancy there. They don't come with a dock like the Rapala R12 does. For the main feature, this is the knife. This is a crazy looking deal here. Very, very strange. It just looks truly bizarre. So, yeah. With the battery in it, it's heavier than the R12, I can say that. So, let's go ahead and pop the battery in this thing. Sorry, I'm doing this all one-handed here. That looks about right. Go. I'll let him do his thing.
I just want to make room for the, make sure that I don't get the shellcrackers mixed up with the real fish. I mean, unreal fish mixed up with the real fish.
My dad really likes shellcrackers. It's his favorite next to Specs. So, all right. So moving on with this thing. The trigger is right here. So you're going to be using your pointer finger to engage the blades. And so on the side here is the safety switch, and this is what keeps the blade from engaging when you hit the trigger. So that's in a pretty convenient location. I'm not sure, I guess this is this little block, a piece of plastic hanging out. I guess this is to block you from possibly cutting your fingers. I don't really know what this is about. Pull this down, and then you can pull these out. I will say these blades they come with they feel pretty heavy duty. So that's the dealio. That's pretty much all there is to it. Like I said, it's slightly heavier than the R12, if anyone's used the R12. It's weird. It's got a lot of back weight to it. Obviously because the battery's hanging out whatever 5 inches from where your hand actually is, so that feels kind of weird, but curious to put it to the test, so let's do it. If you guys are interested in some of the specs, this is the tech specs here. 2000 milliamp battery, charging time 1.5 to 2 hours. That didn't seem to take that long for me. I don't know how depleted they were when I started charging them, but they only took like a half hour each, so they might have been halfway charged already, who knows. 12 volt battery, lithium ion, and they do indicate that this is a brushless motor on the knife, so to deliver 20% more torque, 22% more motor efficiency, and up to 100% more power. Y'all ready for this? Worked your ass off separating them fish.
That wasn't bad.
Well, my initial impression is very, very uncomfortable. It's just such a huge freaking knife.
Yeah.
It's like obnoxiously large.
Yeah.
I think I am going to switch over to the 6.5 inch blade. Or 7.5 inch. I don't even know what freaking size it is. 7.5 inch. That's what I'm going to do. Put on the safety. Go ahead, disengage them blades. Set those to the side. Maybe this will make it a little more tolerable. It's not good. See, I can already say the main problem is it takes so much pressure to press in this trigger, and that's not great for a knife. That thing should be easy. Meanwhile, my dad's over here buzzing away with that new R12 he's got.
Badass.
Yeah, I mean, it don't get much better than that knife there. It's just cream of the crop on that one. I'm trying not to be too negative on this thing. I'm trying to give it a valid go. changed my mind. You go ahead and try it whenever you're ready. Oh my God.
Had enough, huh?
That has to be the most uncomfortable knife I've ever used. Even more than the corded ones we used to use.
Really?
It's f***ing bad.
I got some other ones in there if it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, trust me. I will be using those. There ain't no way I could go through 100 fish with that thing. But I want you to try it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. So I'm gonna let my dad try it. I went through, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 fish or so. Butchered a few. But we're gonna let him try it and get his thoughts on it.
That's fast it goes.
That's it.
Feels like it's ready to burn up. I mean, it's so hot, you can hardly hold it. Well, I can tell you right now, with the surgery that I've had, the way I got to contort my
That's what I'm
hand like
saying.
that,
Yeah.
there's no way. It's too. Everything's just too big and awkward. It's not. What's that word?
Ergonomic.
It ain't for me. I
Yeah.
can't do it because my hand's hurting already.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've only done 8 fish and I'm bending and twisting my arm to.
This bullshit thing here, I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the whole body, the way that trigger is, if you look at this one, you know, with the trigger on the top, you can hit it with your thumb and you can twist it real easy.
Yeah.
This thing, you gotta squeeze here, not push with your thumb, and you know, I don't know what that. I guess that's a blade
what
changer.
disengages the blades. That's it. Only one
I'm
fish.
done. No, and not even half a fish.
Wow, that bad, huh?
For me, I can't do it. I had
Yeah.
surgery on this hand, and there ain't no way. Impossible.
Yeah, it's definitely this is lighter than this one for sure. But yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but there's so much back weight on this thing. I think that's what adds to the uncomfortableness of the knife.
Yeah.
So
not for me.
I'm the same way. I've got carpal tunnel surgery on my right hand, not on my left yet. But my right hand is my primary fillet knife hand. So, I mean, you guys see me how I'm using this thing. I'd say go back to the drawing board on this. I want to like it, but it's too freaking awkward.
People need to do their homework on these knives. Watch reviews like this, and you know, or if you got a buddy that'll let you use one, you know, I know that Bubba makes them, and you know, but I tell you what, this deal right here, I don't care what anybody says. I've cleaned millions of fish in my lifetime, and that's the best knife I've ever used.
Yeah,
so
hands down. You know, and I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because, and I'm sure you can agree with me on this, like whenever you pick up a new knife, whether it's a Bubba, Rapala, whatever, there's always that initial awkwardness.
Yep.
And you initially just don't like it because you're so used to using what you're used to.
Yep.
And for us, it's the Rapala Ion and then moving over to this new R12. So there's always that awkwardness at first, but this thing, it's just...
It ain't cutting it for us.
It ain't
maybe
right.
for somebody else, but not for us.
It ain't right. Maybe if you're carving a freaking turkey or something, you know, maybe something basic. But bluegills, any of you guys out there that clean bluegill, you know, they're tough fish, and I don't think it would
work any harder than you already are.
And I don't care if it's specs or, you know, whatever it is. Filleting fish, you need lightness, you need good torque on that knife,
speed,
and it's got to be comfortable. It just has to be. And this thing, I mean, you can just look at it and tell it's not going to be comfortable. But again,
it's kind of cool, but it's not practical for us.
I wouldn't say it looks cool. I think it looks weird, but I like to give everything the benefit of the doubt and give it an honest try. And I can't say I would recommend this. And I'm not trying to badmouth the company or anything because they're nice enough to send it to me. You know, a lot of you guys that watch this channel, you guys clean a lot of fish just like we do. And I'm not going to sit here and recommend a knife that's uncomfortable. So that's the dealio. I will leave a link in the description of this video if you guys want to try it out. I'm probably going to give this away, so if someone's interested, I'll probably do some sort of, I don't even know, some sort of giveaway thing at some point, but I will eventually give this away to someone, because again, what's that?
Sooner than later.
Sooner than later, yeah. Because I don't want to just throw it away. I mean,
People were nice enough to send it and all that, but you gotta know it. You were honest.
And I don't want to just throw it away, because it does work. It's just uncomfortable, underpowered, and not for me. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this review of the Yo-Yo Tech electric fillet knife. See you guys on the next one.